We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to the Freak Show. I'm your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS. Today we're diving into Yaga. It is by Breadcrumbs Interactive and Versus Evil, released originally on January 12th, 2021. This is the PlayStation 4 version of the game, and a big shout out and a thank you to Versus Evil for hooking me up with the code. I did play this a bit on stream, I want to say last Thursday? Probably, maybe the Thursday before last. That sounds more accurate. So I got to play around with it a little bit and had some fun. It was really funny and just a good game. And I want to share it with all you guys. So we're going to hop in, we're going to start a new tale, and we're going to begin. So we played about 2 hours of the game on normal mode. We're not going to be going into any more hard difficulty because I will get owned. And I don't want to be owned. So, yeah, these are some lovely lasses here with their pet bird and their giant stick, I guess. I don't really know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Let's begin. We're going to go with normal mode. So, let's just see what the different difficulties bring to bear. Bad luck grows slower, enemies are weaker. Ivan is stronger in mind and body. We have the balanced folktale as Baba Yaga likes it. Bad luck grows normally, enemies pose a fair challenge, and death is just a setback. Or hardcore mode. Also, just look at the depiction in the picture here. We have a story mode. It's got this little weird, I don't know, swamp fish child monster that's chasing him. Then you look here, okay, there's some weird big dude with horns and a staff, a little weird skull demon dog, and a harpy owl monster. Okay. And then you look over here, and yeah, I like the way they decided to depict it differently as you went through. It's a small detail, but one that I really appreciate. More like a horror story told at night in a creepy forest. Bad luck grows faster, lose more components when a weapon breaks, and death is permanent. Well, I want to finish the game, ideally, so we're going to go to normal.
Well met, my dears.
Well met indeed.
What brings you here? Your counsel I need.
Yaga the bony, Yaga the great. You want to manipulate
The Tsar's fate. Upon his throne I will bestow a fate of sorrow, bad luck, and woe.
So not great.
The rightful Tsar had failed my test. He was unkind, just like the rest. He said to me, "Leave, ugly hag," when all I did was ask for bread. And as his guards drove me away, I laid my curse, and he heard me say, "Oh, I shall leave, but hear this from me. How you treat others, treated you'll be. The one who is cursed with dreadful luck will be around when your throne turns to muck. But if you kill him by your own command, all of your tsardom will turn into sand."
Fun times.
So ever since then, he searched every day to find the unlucky one and send him away. And now, he's found him. A man with no charm. Ivan the blacksmith, who's missing an arm.
Well, that's not good. Also, hag and bread don't rhyme. I'm just saying.
Yaga, our friend. We lend you our skill.
Ivan we shall use.
To fulfill your will.
Blacksmith?
Yes, my lord. All right, so we have a multitude of different options. Maybe not like 1,000, but we have like 3 to 4, I guess, at any given time of how we can respond. And we were kind of going the angry route when we were on the live stream. So I don't know. I'll probably go the. I don't know if I want to go like the pensive route. This is clearly the not so smart route. Huh? What, my lord? Yes, my lord. Then you have I have a name. And then I'm not sure what this is supposed to represent, and this looks pensive. Yes, lord? So let's go with the pensive. Why not?
You work in the village,
Righteous.
and people say you are followed by bad luck. Broken swords, bent nails, splintered helmets, crumbled wheels. Everything you create shatters to dust, and you bring misfortune upon us all.
Well, I'm going to have him explain. We're going to play through the tutorial because it's just cool, because it adds a little bit of extra storyline to our thing, so we're going to do that.
One day, I was at home with my Baba, and she said to me,
Oh, Ivan, my needle's broke again. Would you make your poor old grandma some new ones?
Sure, Baba. I'll make you a couple so strong you'll be able to weave chains with them. I just need to find some enchanted iron.
Be careful, Ivan.
Do not worry. If there's misfortune in the world, I haven't met it yet.
Oh, and if you're out there, see if you can find yourself a wife.
Uh-huh. So, my question is, what are you doing that's breaking those needles, lady? Jeez. All right, so here we are. We're walking around. We're cruising. We're having a good time. We are Ivan, or Ivan, as it were.
Later that day, I was going through a beautiful forest. Little did I know what would follow.
All right, so we're going to learn how to play the game.
My way was blocked. I had to smash through using my hammer.
Yeah, hammer time, ladies and gentlemen. Hammer time.
I had to go through some thorny spikes. I quickly rolled through them
Aw.
to avoid hurting myself.
I got
Wild
hurt anyway.
animals were upon me. I got ready for the fight.
We're gonna be Thor up in this place. Oh. Well, maybe a little less. Eat pork fat to recover your willpower. Yeah, I'm good. Except they're demanding that I do it. Alright. Using magic items increases your bad luck. Apparently, little known fact, pork fat, magical item. I know, I too am shocked.
From the fight, I approached a clearing. Bad fate was waiting for me there.
It was near the ceiling. Sorry. So, I don't know. I feel like this is a game that the Colonel should most assuredly play, if he isn't already. Because maybe he can learn how to rhyme. This is definitely one of the things that he does not do very well with.
That sweet face. What brings you here?
It's Licko.
I left my grandma at the door to go and find some magic ore.
You seek magic. Are you stuck? How do you feel about your luck?
I don't believe in luck. Bad luck doesn't exist. Bad luck doesn't exist. I curse bad luck. Bad luck is for the weak. Alright, we're gonna go with I don't believe in luck.
Bad luck? I think that's just in tales. Hard work and patience never fail.
Yeah, you tell him, buddy.
A non-believer then. I see. Looks like the fate is kind with me.
She's got
Come
a...
now with me before you're thinner. You're just in time to be my dinner.
So she got a stabby knife and a like a butcher knife. Wait, your dinner? Your dinner? Your dinner? But it's lunchtime. Kind of wish I went the dumb route. It's okay. We're gonna stick with it.
I have to eat now. It is late, and I will have you on my plate. And now you know bad luck is real. It is my name, and you're my meal.
Super, ow, super cool. Oh, you throw 3. Oh my goodness. How dare you? Oh, my goodness, she's fast. Are we doing okay? Are we not doing okay?
I had grown tired from the fight.
I guess we're doing
swung
fine.
my hammer with my might. And when I nearly hit her head, she laughed at me, and it broke instead. So I just ran. I ran away. I had no time to stop and pray, and in my path fixed in a tree, a golden axe was there for me. But as I grabbed and said, "What luck?" I realized my hand was stuck. And then she raised her deadly knife and tried to rob me of my life. But as she swung with evil charm, I moved aside and she chopped my arm. She grabbed it, and she said, "How sweet!" And so I got up on my feet. I started running, dripping blood. Well, not a drip, it was a flood. But right behind I heard a crash, and then I fell down with a splash. As I blacked out, I heard a shout, "This one is mine now, you get out!"
Interesting. That did suck.
Next thing I know, I was awake, back in the village with great ache.
That is a sad tale indeed, but it just proves you have bad luck. For this, I should banish you, send you away, and forbid you to return. But I am not unkind. Instead, I will give you a chance to bring me something precious and clear your name. Go far away, wherever you may, and bring me back strength beyond measure. But return without it, and my guards will just drive you away.
Fun. I'll need money. What? Boast. As you wish.
Yes, my Tsar, your commands must be followed. I am on my way.
Go now. Return only when you can give me strength beyond measure.
Some SBM, if you will. Alright, so we're starting off pretty solidly, I dare say. Alright, it's time for us to exit. Alright, so this was pointed out during the stream. If we take a look, right? If we take a look right here, it's in our left hand, our hammer. We walk down, it's in our left hand. We walk up, it's in our left hand. When we switch over here, it switches our arm. It's now in our right arm. The hammer's in the right hand. Left hand, right hand. It's fine. I don't really care. It doesn't bother me that much, but it's still interesting and kind of funny and a little bit ironic. So it will bother the heck out of some of you. So now that I pointed that out, suffer and enjoy the suffering. And we're going to move on with our bad selves. We're going to talk to our Baba here.
Ivan, my dear boy, I heard what happened. That wretched Tsar sending my boy away instead of finding a wife. What will you do, Ivan?
No time to waste. My task is set.
Though it seems impossible, I must do what must be done.
Listen, my dear boy. I know of a tale, a story long lost. An apple that makes you strong as an ox.
Nice.
I think you could take that fruit to the Tsar. Yaga knows about it and she's never far.
An apple? Where?
How can an apple give strength?
Yes, Ivan. A golden apple. Picked when it is ripe, straight from the branch. Only one apple ripens every 7 years.
Wow.
Maybe it is time now. Baba Yaga will know. Find her and she will tell you.
What's a Baba Yaga?
The powerful witch deep in the forest. Her house sits on a chicken leg. I'll tell you an old poem about her.
Sweet.
At night in the forest, you should be afraid. Yaga is there, caressing her braid. In front of her house there's a skull on a spike. No stories about her are ever alike. Sometimes she gives you advice and some magic. Sometimes you're pushed in the oven. How tragic.
That sounds
She
good.
will give you good advice if you find her.
Will she? That's scary. I will find her.
I will go to Baba Yaga. Wish me well.
I am glad you are listening, but I hope you do not want to go empty-handed. She will need a gift when you meet her. It is said the best gift for her is a wormy bone and a cloth with a poor man's sweat.
Huh. A wormy bone?
Ooh, where could I find a wormy bone?
The graveyard, of course.
Makes sense.
But don't go digging there yourself. Talk to the undertaker. He must have some bones from old graves he cleaned up.
Uh-huh. And what about a poor man's sweat?
The sweat of a poor man.
Yes, that one is easy. Talk to the hay farmer behind the church. He's the poorest peasant in the village, him and his brother.
Okay, well, I should go.
I will go to them, Baba, and ask for their help.
Take some kopecks with you. It's not much, but it's what I can give. Now
Thanks.
go, Ivan. Help them if they need. Then return to me before you go. I have more to tell you. I want to see you back and wed, not cold and dead. Before you leave, you should go to your anvil and make some weapons. You'll need them in your journey. Oh, and while you're out there, see if you can find yourself a wife.
Uh-huh. Alright, we're gonna go inside our house and do what she said there. Crazy times. I'm gonna interact with the ore.
I'll take these ore pieces with me. I might need them to craft things.
And a cartwheel?
Perhaps I can use this cartwheel.
Oh, and we carry an anvil around with us apparently. Okay.
The best offense is a good defense. Or was it the other way around?
I've heard it both ways. Alright, well, we can block now. I mean, I guess that's good.
No time to rest now. The Tsar is waiting.
Yeah, well, I say onward we go. We have ourselves a very, very ungood shield, in my oh so humble opinion. How do we run? Oh yeah, let's hold the dodge button, and then we can run. Yeah. I can smack the chickens all the days of my life. This must be the gravekeeper? The Undertaker?
Good day, Ivan. I was just thinking about you. My spade is worse with every grave I dig. The blade has gotten blunt as a wooden spoon, and you can't really dig graves with a spoon, can you? Can you help me out, blacksmith?
Never tried. You know what? I'll fix it for free because I am just that kind of guy.
Of course. I'll just hammer it a bit.
Oh, great.
Floomp.
Let's see the blacksmith at work.
Alright, the dude's already got strength beyond measure. Who carries an anvil on their back?
It will still dig some graves. Now that you've helped me, is there anything I can help you with?
I would like a worm bone.
I need a bone, rotten and filled with worms. Do you have something like that?
Oh, I always end up with a few of these in my pockets. Here, take this one. It's too hard to crack, so you can have it.
Thanks.
Thanks, Ivan.
Sounds great. I'm so glad I have a worm-filled bone. Is this the guy? Is there a church over here somewhere? Yep, that looks like that could be the church. The soundtrack is amazing in this game, by the way. Alright, I guess this is the poor man.
Ivan, have you seen my brother? He was to sell my hay. 2 days, and no word. I do hope he's not drinking the money again.
What?
The fool.
Oh, I think I know
Winter
what it
is almost here, and we need food.
Can't you just eat some hay? Oh, I'm kidding. Why not sell it? A reward? I'll look for him. Why not sell it?
But why didn't you sell it yourself?
Oh, brother always gets a better bargain. Good with words, he is.
Alright. I'll look for him.
If I find him, will you give me that red cloth on your head?
This? It keeps sweat out of my eyes. But I will give it to you.
I'll look for him, but where should I start?
Oh, thank you, Ivan. The market is near some farms. He can't be far.
Okay. Confirmed. You can pet the dog, ladies and gentlemen. Who's a good doggo? That's right, you're a good doggo. Death to the chicken. Alright, I believe we need to leave the town now. Alright, and the 3 lovely young ladies here are kind of chilling. Press R1 to use a magic item. I don't need to do that. What's up, Crow? Bird flaps her wings, tired from her travels. Bird looks at you carefully. I have something for you. Can you bring me something? And tips.
Do you have any tips, Bird?
Do not die!
Okay. Never mind. I just want to leave. I apologize. All right. Well, that was don't die. It's a good tip. It's a good tip.
Things don't look good for him. Where is Ivan going now?
The hay farmer's brother is missing. I guess that's where we're going. Ivan heads toward the farmlands to try and find him. What day does his journey start? As Sunday, the day of rest always heals Ivan after the brawls. Okay. It's Tuesday. He feels fortunate on a Tuesday or Thursday. His body is at peak strength on this day. We're going to go with healing us. So there's a little bit of different options you can take to change up how the game plays, and not necessarily how the story unfolds, just like different events, different buffs or debuffs or so on and so forth. It's kind of a neat concept and idea. So when I did stream it, I was really, 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 really having a good time with it. I thought this was fantastic. Anyone who was at the stream would also have agreed. This game looks really, really good. I do highly recommend it. It's just a lot of fun.
The heat is unbearable.
But you'll see this as we go through. And you guys can make up your own mind, of course. Alright. Let's see if I remember how to do stuff. Ah, darn it. Alright, we took care of the two there. Sorry. I was highly focused. I did more. So throwing the hammer works pretty decently because you get double hits on them, but you seem to be able to interrupt people more when you're just smacking them with the hammer straight up. So you don't always need to channel your inner Thor. Oh, like there is some level of interrupt, it seems. When you just slap them with your weapon. And I think it probably does more damage too. I like that I can dodge through their attacks. And if you hit them with a 3-piece combo like we did there, and no, that doesn't mean it's a bucket of chicken. But if you hit them with a 3-piece combo right there, that actually will stun them usually. I do vaguely remember that. But we're feeling pretty good. We're feeling solid. We're getting things handled. Listen to the soundtrack. It's just so good. What's going on up here?
Greetings, young man. Can you help a troubled old shepherd? Tell me of your sorrows.
Probably.
And I'll see what I can do. I fear for my sheep flock. They've gone grazing this morning, and I haven't the sharp eyes and mind to bring them back. My fortune of having magic sheep is cursing me in old age.
Magic sheep.
Will you please help?
I'll help you.
I'll do it. Tell me what I need to know. Each night, the sheep think of a riddle, and it gets written on their wool.
What?
In the morning, they vanish away to graze around. And if I'm to bring them back, I have to whisper the answer in their ears.
That's really weird. Making choices... I couldn't read what that said. Okay, fine, but riddles are... Fine, but riddles are hard. I'll get right to it.
Enough talk. Let's get your sheep back before nightfall.
Also, this is different, by the way, guys and gals. So it looks like there are a little bit of roguelike elements or something along those lines to how the various different things you come across or you approach are laid before you. Because we had a goat farmer in the last one that I did, the last time I ran through this, that had a black goat that talked to you and tried to get you to basically free him. And we had somebody who wanted us to take down some bandits. So this is completely different, which is pretty interesting. So the thing to be aware of right now is that we, and all of our awesomeness, see that? The 3-piece there? We have very limited stamina. So we need to be cautious with what we're doing. And there it is. Rolled right through it. We got some kopecks. Handling business, as it were. And we're just going to waltz our way down here with the pork fat slanging up over our hip. Or just on our hip. Like, that's just buggies. Oh. The bugs break into smaller bugs. And then there's weird little gremlin dudes. This is actually a pretty nasty area altogether. He just did. Oh, I say he just did something. Hold this. There we go. Took care of him. Now we got one more bug to deal with. Some iron nails. Woo! That was a lot of nasty, but not too bad. And then we get full healed up afterwards because we went out on a Sunday. It's the day of rest. Alright, so something's going on. Here we go. So here we see an oven next to a big burning rock. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to interact with this. An old stone oven sits alone, worn out by time and weather. We're going to go ahead and we're going to repair it. We could also search it if we wanted to, but we don't want to. Oh, we found the brother. We're not ready to do that just yet. There is a way to see the map. I don't remember what that way is, though. Nope. How? There it is. It's down on the D-pad. All right, we're gonna actually backtrack then. I feel like we could probably go up where we didn't go up before, and that's probably where the sheep are missing. We're gonna have to answer some riddles, which is gonna be rough. And then once we do that, I hope. Oh boy. I figure I might as well just tank right through it at this point, because I am going to fully heal up after each battle, right? So, why not just tank it? We got another battle coming. Try that again. Try that again, I dare you. Oh, we've been poisoned. I was trying to get the parry on. Apparently I did a little bit slow, and then he doesn't seem to do the same attack twice. So that's kind of where that problem all transpired. Oh, here we are. I found the little sheeples.
What can be loud, but never heard?
I'm making choices. A fart. Silence. Silence can be deafening.
Silence? What breaks, but never falls?
Dawn. That's true.
Dawn?
That's cool.
What flows, but won't quench thirst?
Making unaligned choices with your personality increases bad luck. Won't quench thirst. Sand? Anger? I suppose the sand flows. Yeah.
Sand?
Well, I mean, they kind of gave it to us, right? They gave us it was pretty straightforward. There wasn't really a whole lot of options available for us to get that wrong, so a little bit overly easy on that front. Kind of was hoping that it'd be a little bit more like, here's 6 or 4 or whatever choices, and it was really only like 1 or 2.
Can be spread without getting thinner.
Joy. Yeah, there you go. Jam. Joy. Joy.
Joy?
Alright, and you, good sir?
What do trees and dogs have in common?
Bark. Yep.
Bark?
That one I knew. That one I knew off the top of my head. The others, I would have had to think about. Maybe 1 or 2 of them I kind of could have figured out on my own, but, you know. Anyhow, guys and gals, we're about out of time for the episode. I don't know how or the game saves or what happens precisely. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to turn this in, and we're going to hope that there's some sort of save.
You did me a great service, lad. Good fortune be unto you.
Thank you.
You did me.
I don't get anything for that? Just, okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the very first episode of Yaga. I really hope you guys liked it. It's a really fun game. We haven't even gotten into a lot of more of the funny stuff, like the importance of that oven that we fixed, the stone oven. It's pretty good. You can already see, though, there's a lot of comedy and just different story beats in this that are going to make you smile, make you kind of happy. The combat feels good. It's pretty responsive. I will say it's a little slow with the block, but the dodge itself is really, really nice. The block's a little bit slower because I think you have to be fully in place. And if you're in the middle of attacking, you have to finish your attack animation. But to dodge, you don't have to finish it. So I'm not a big fan of the block necessarily yet, but that's fine. And I just want to point out once again, it's in his right arm, it's in his left arm, it's in his left arm, it's still in his left arm, and it's in his right arm. So you guys can now stress out over that for the rest of your lives. But regardless, super fun game. It's available on Steam, PlayStation 4. I'm not sure if it's available on any other of the systems. Probably, but I don't really know off the top of my head. Definitely check down below in the description of the video for various links about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, the publisher, and all of that stuff. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, do all the YouTube algorithm stuff for me, guys and gals, so I can actually grow and become bigger and better. Stronger, more powerful. That's a terrible accent, it's fine. And until the very next episode, I have been your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. Always remember, we play, we fight, we conquer.